Well, how we doing, folks? If you're watching this video, it's obviously past your curfew now. No, just joking. Well, today just happened to be Wednesday, which is October 15th, 2025. Today's daily Bible text was based on Revelation chapter 1, verse 8, which read and said and read and stated this: I am the Alpha and the Omega. I repeat, I am the Alpha and the Omega. This is what was said by Jehovah God. He is the Alpha and the Omega. What does this mean exactly? First and foremost, before we dive in, we have to understand what is Alpha and Omega. What does that mean? Also, where's the background of that? Where does that stem from? So with that being said, Alpha and Omega is a term that was actually brought to us by the Greek language context. The word alpha in the Greek context will be similar to the letter A in the American English context. Now, what do I mean by that? Just as the letter A is the first letter we pronounce in the alphabet, A, or the first letter as we all, what our eyes view or ears hear and recognize as to be the first, letters or first summed up letter or whatever that represents the whole alphabet, A, just as we might use terms A to Z, meaning beginning to end, or in other words, opening, closing. I say that to say this. So it's the same with the word alpha in the Greek context or language context. The word alpha will be summed or equivalent to the letter A in the English American context. So hopefully this is not you losing me here. This is being too much on your membrane or your brain. In other words, basically what I'm saying is alpha and the letter A is similar or equal to. The letter A and the word alpha is both the same, in other words, but in different language contexts. So in English or American, language context, we understand A is the beginning or the first letter that represents the whole entire alphabet. Like I was saying before, A to Z. When you hear that, that's from beginning to end. So it's the same when it comes to Alpha and Omega in the Greek context. It's beginning to end. A meaning alpha, find that funny. The letter A, which is the first letter in the English American context, as well as